All right, today we're going to test multiple air filters and the performance of those filters, whether they enhance or decrease the performance of our engine package. And this is going to be a 575 horsepower, 427 small block Ford. It is by far one of the most popular engine combinations for us. Stay tuned all the way to the end. You may be just as surprised as we are with the results. Next up is going to be the Bills B, which is a dual mesh filter. These tend to run the best or perform the best, and they have the least amount of additional hood height. Next up is the tried and true K&N filter. As you notice, a little bit taller in height, so you want to make sure you got the hood clearance, but also a very good performing air filter. Next up is the Bug Dome. Obviously, it doesn't do the best job in filtering. It keeps very big stuff out, and its performance is fairly decent, but it gives you the elegant look of the trumpet exposed. Last but not least is like throwing a golf ball down the manifold. So here is a nice designed mesh style air filter, but just kills the performance. Although it looks good, you probably want to stay away from this one, at least for now. All right, so just kind of following, the whys of our company, why we do certain things, or why should you buy an engine from us, is just really, truly, we care. We care about the performance of the engine, how it, how long it'll last. There's a lot of factors. So we're just talking about air filters today, and obviously we got 4 different air filters on an 8-stack engine, or Borla injected engine package. So as you've seen, we had a baseline. That 575, it picks up, it's closer to 580, a little over 580 horsepower as open induction, no air filter. So the first one up was the Bills B, and this is like a dual mesh, pops on, very little addition in height, and that is by far the best performing filter, and it's going to keep all of the big stuff out, very little contaminants that can go in the engine and really do any harm. That's a pretty popular one. And then you have, I believe Roush makes this, or K&N, and the K&N was second best. This has obviously a different look, but it is a little bit taller. Still performs very well. And then the one behind it that you can't see right now, potentially, is what they call a Bug Dome. That's a single mesh screen. It didn't perform nearly as well as the dual mesh, and it's all about velocity and air and how it enters that throttle body. And of course, the last one, which pushes in, it has 0 height added. It just killed it, as you've seen. And why is this important? Well, commonly we run into a lot of small things where consumers bought an engine package from us, they put it in the car, and obviously it's fuel injected, and it needs additional tuning. And they're wondering why. Like, I purchased an engine that was supposed to be dyno tested and tuned. Why are we having to do remote tuning? Some of this we have no control over. If we never sold you the air filter or provided it, then we may not know that you got this eBay special in the back here that's just choking it like you threw a freaking golf ball down the throttle. And that's a huge deal, because basically, as you've seen, it lost over 200 horsepower. So if I was to do a calculation, that's just a crap ton of fuel that the engine no longer needs. And we can rely on self-tuning ability of these EFIs. They are very, very good, but I promise you, it's probably not going to run nearly as smooth or as trouble-free as you would hope. It's going to take some time for it to learn and remove that fuel. So the moral here is we tend to provide the total turnkey package, ultimate turnkey package, and at the very least a drop-ready motor, pulley system, EFI system, everything tested. Why? So we don't find out that we just took a nearly 600 horsepower motor and just cut it in half. Thanks for watching.